Oh, look at that! Come and have a look. Superb, look at it. Look at that, I love the coach line along it. Brilliant, right, I'm going to get in. My name's John Doyle. This was actually my dad's car. He bought it in about 83, so it's about 10 years old when he bought it, and then it just fell into disuse, and he said, well look, it's not being used, do you want it? So he gave it to me, and then I used it for a bit, and things started to go wrong, and I realised that it needed quite a lot of work, and so I sort of stopped using it for a bit because of how much it needed to be done, and then I got in contact with Sean. So it was actually through Ben, who's done a lot of the work as well. Even though it was only 10 years old when my dad had bought it, because being an Alfa, it had rotted quite badly, and so when it was stripped down, we realised how much there was to do, how much filler was in it, so that's why it became a lengthy process. And then it sort of got to the stage where we thought, you know, if we're doing it this well, then we don't want some things to let it down, so I kept adding to what I wanted to do to it. I'm going to use it. Probably not every day, but I'll certainly be using it at least twice a week. I'm going to go and show it to my dad in a minute, so I'm going to drive it and see him, and I think he'll be absolutely delighted. So no, I was amazed. It's better than I thought it would turn out. It really is. They've done a fantastic job on it. 03 have been absolutely fantastic. Kept me informed and progressed every step of the way. Even if it's the occasional bit of bad news, you know, they were very upfront about it, and yeah, I'd recommend them to anyone.
Ben Cooper. I work at 03 Classic and Customs. John brought us a car in quite a bad state, hadn't been used for many years. It was in paint, but you could see someone else had attacked it. We sent it off for shop blast, and it came back and showed substantial repairs by a previous owner or garage. It's had new wings, quarters, front panel, doors, floors. Yeah, pretty much every panel apart from the bonnet and the roof and the firewalls. My favourite part was the fabrication side of it. You can buy pretty much every panel for it, but they don't fit like they should. So it's making them fit, working the metal work. We didn't strip the car, so it was difficult to know where everything was, and where someone else had taken it apart hadn't necessarily been taken apart correctly. The paintwork it's a vitamin C, which is a Dodge colour, and then it's got a gold meeper over the top just to bring out the highlights on the angles, because it's very angular. It's a very sleek looking car. We've had like the image in our head with the customer turning up and saying this colour interior and the wheels, so putting that all together and seeing his reaction when it's finished is amazing. We've made him happy by restoring his father's car.